We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rit in Jingsa Village too.
But... wait...
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rit.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
Good. And please remember, safe... Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Are you here for the Lantern Rit? I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facility.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days.
No, it's fine. Pengyi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please, take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor. Pengyi, is everything clear? Please remember that—
Yes, Lady Kuching.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to— Oh! One moment. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own
Whew. Paimon could, well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were— Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more out, and she seems a whole lot busier.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the— We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for plan— That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. Njoy was responsible for planning the Lantern Rit in former years, but her father is getting quite old now. In the end, the Lantern Rit planning was left to Kuching and myself. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined.
She's definitely disciplined. No—
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. I'm concerned about the effects it may have. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to— Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have— Kuching has been working non-stop with— Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think, or maybe— Huh? Zhang Li? Oh, there's no arguing. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the—
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Out with the director?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them. I've heard the director often goes there to do... Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite. Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an...
Oh, that's quite the
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is... infamous.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes.
Isn't that pretty obvious?
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhongli and Hu Tao seem to like it too. How about it, you two? Would you... Don't have to ask Paimon twice. Or once. Huh? You mean we're not gonna try any? Aww.
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well? Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since...
Business? What kind of business with the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, Traveler, what brings... Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could.
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same... Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just...
Oh, you're right.
We could take a more subtle, indirect, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could...
Paimon doesn't...
I knew you'd understand what to do. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you are on amiable terms with the Yuheng.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to...
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching!
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of...
You are most welcome, Yuheng. It was the least I could...
Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhong...
Kuching, are you here looking for us?
Yes. I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue...
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to... You could just as easily go and find them.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. and I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly, which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first. Unfortunately, Ganyu is on leave at the moment, so I'm afraid I'll still require yours.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person?
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks. Huh? All right. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
And there she goes.
That's the Yu-Hung. Efficient and...
You're really reliable too.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material.
You've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pengyi. I hope the Adepti will like good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before...
Oh, whatever shall I... Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins. My associates and I are very interested in them.
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my... I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, My family is in the ore business too. But business has been suffering ever since we now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around. So we've been having to purchase some stock. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. That's what the hairpins were for, well, to keep up, but now that I've lost the hairpins...
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the adventurers...
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet.
Huh? Well, I mean...
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, true. Though surely...
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices, and given the rarity of Smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation...
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus jadeite that was in...
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. So hold on a moment, Monsieur Chow. When you first touched the hairpins...
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were... My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so...
Smooth to the No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too. You lost them! Are you...
I'm sorry! Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our...
Mora! Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands... I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose...
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jedi in late...
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins?
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that.
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have some... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having...
I'm sure it is, but really, child? Who could be...
You'd be surprised.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rit!
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see. Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
The Qixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so please, accept our humble gifts.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Qixing on our
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so...
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Njoy. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so beautifully. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grill?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need.
That sounds exhausting.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leave. Besides, what's the saying? Yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Joyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving. Let's see. Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
I wish the Wangsheng funeral
Oh,
parlor...
why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
All right. Cloud Retainer it is.
Is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of...
Well, with Lantern Rit just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuheng too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rit, everybody!
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kuching, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yuheng of the Qixing. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gift.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liu being... Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. Good thing I came prepared. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? It is intricate, with ingenious design.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression...
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shape.
Oh, are they not home?
Those two old fops. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin soup. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice... Is it Shenhe?
Oh? Oh? So Shenhe's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of...
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rit, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going...
Oh? And you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other.
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
The Conqueror of Demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, and he's probably not enjoying Karst.
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Njoy Karst for the... Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to...
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my perfume.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms.
Oh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang...
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us, respectively.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Huh. Gone already. The child... One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. But even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority.
The Yuheng, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what
Yes, I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays?
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill...
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. If one spends all that time working on a machine, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food. It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking.
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots.
Splendid! Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them.
Traveler! Paimon! Oh, and Lady Kuching! It's a pleasure to see you all. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rit just around the corner, we came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhong all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rit, and you're still running errands.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju.
Kuching and the Traveler are very busy. Everyone, keep it up.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Traveler, let's go find Virgildet.
Let the show be...
Ah, Lady Kuching. What a surprise.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and...
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her...
How can I help?
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Yes.
Hello. I am Kuching, Yuhong of the Liyue Chi...
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rit presents. See? There's lots of tasty food.
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Aw, come on! Lantern Rit is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crap. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. You should also exercise caution. And if good,
watch the fireworks.
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Oh no. What should we do? Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching! Lady Kuching!
Peng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing?
Lady Kuching, let me I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to but the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had... I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rit. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. We don't have many materials left. So if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, which is when I bumped into you.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and they must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster, but those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help. This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Shaq.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Peng Yi.
That's right! We can take care of this, together!
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Peng Yi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Traveler. Come with me. Let's ask around to see what Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks.
Oh, Lady Kuching, I can hardly believe...
It's no trouble at all.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children and the workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the location. Oh, now let me remember. Oh, yes, but the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missed, although the Millelith are stationed.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks...
This is the place!
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingsa Village. All too weak. This is absolutely awful. Let's see if we can find any clues here.
Sir, please. This is all just a big...
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me.
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near...
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh! The Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We must...
Yes, young master.
Xingchuan Changyun! Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again.
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rit, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member.
Oh! So
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join.
Oh, I see.
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the Yang energy would intensify. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rit. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from the text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Changyun sensed an amp. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant character, the master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity, and so, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the...
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the ministry.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have...
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the... It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village.
So the plot is your task clear?
Yes, young master, I understand.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu.
I hardly lifted a finger.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye, too.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other... When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices.
What exactly are the stolen goods? Taking advantage of the elderly and children. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower.
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. It seems we were only a moment away from...
Aww. Kuching.
Thank you, Master Xingqiu. I'll leave Qingce...
Most assuredly, Lady...
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's so cool to fight for...
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed them. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, I've troubled you enough already.
Kuching. Are you oh, wait! You're in the Liyue Qixing. At least it'll be safer than investigating on your...
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were... Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return... Don't worry. I am not reckless.
Well, when you put...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon?
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Qingce Village. Zhangyun is guard...
Good. I've made some progress.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Qingce Village, I've asked the Millilith on guard at Qingce Village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Now that the Millilith is involved...
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts.
You're not...
No, I am not that, but now that I have your help...
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's...
Though they are merely a group of
Please hide yourselves.
Hey, boss. You think we have an... Are you kidding? But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the...
You got a point. All right. Then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? All we need to do is, as long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do...
Got it, boss. But, boss, all our boys are out scouting around, don't you...
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with Lantern Rit. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been complete.
But how did the Millilith find out about... Ah! Fine! Leave the fireworks and let's split!
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ah, get out of my way! You got a jet switch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Kutching. You...
So you do recognize me then? I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, whores. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you. Get him!
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stuff?
We...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rit3's opening. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted, but, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would... Who would have guessed we'd end up running...
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the...
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how they somehow captured almost all of them.
Well, you...
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoard. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Qingsi. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this. Yes, you too.
This is the last batch of fireworks.
Don't worry. The Yuhong will be taking care of this personally.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the Traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed?
Yeah, talk about a
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks?
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody.
Lady Kutching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kutching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been... Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to...
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say.
Oh, all right.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for...
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after... Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when... There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't...
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Oh
no! Oops.
Hey! Kutching!
Uh-huh?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. Sure enough, it seems... I accidentally lit the fuse.
So no enemies?
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste. By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show.
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the gym. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help.
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes.
I'll meet you when I am done. Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! Zhongli said he'd wait for us at 3rd. Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case.
Zhongli! We're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also a
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable. You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you... I see. Well,
Yeah! Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. If that's the case, then Paimon think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? Paimon knows just what to... Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's fit. He opens a massive restaurant at Liyue Harbor. Then... well, ooh, that's good. But wait,
there's no need to jump to the conclusion.
more about the chef.
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity.
Paimon didn't think this far.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story?
Okay. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food.
Yes. It is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the...
But there must be a reason why he doesn't...
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the order. That should keep him busy enough. Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression.
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking ability.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for it. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him.
Eventually, the chef falls ill and his...
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our life, the story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful.
You're saying...
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand.
Really? Score what?
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tied. If all goes well...
Hear that? Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes. Quick, let's go find
Matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce village and coordinate our people at other...
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some...
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look...
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but...
Okay. Also...
Oh, Excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are...
Hi, Kuching. Still working?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the...
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join.
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you.
Oh, really? In that case, Jingcheng, I'll...
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this...
All right. I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liyue?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, he had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more pop. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in there?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would... Shocking, right? Do you have...
Me...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! Ding, ding, ding! Yep, he would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the... Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh, I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you come up with that story?
Oh, no, we just...
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending is think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but... Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better, and I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So, happy Lantern Rit, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks and enjoying the view of Liyue.
Happy Lantern Rit.
Happy Lantern Rit. And... thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rit, the fireworks show.
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain VID-E-O. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rit.
Happy Lantern Rit.
Happy Lantern Rit!
What did you think of this year's fireworks display? I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be. Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me if you have any suggestions. Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last. If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during...